That's a story we hear all too often. Elderly Americans falling victim to scammers. Seniors are tricked out of more than $3 billion every single year. In 2020, more than 100,000 of those victims lost an average of $9,000 each. And one of the most popular methods of stealing that money by preying on their love for their families. Criminals pose as a child or a grandchild claiming to be in dire financial need. But after a senior comes forward to report being scammed, are those scammers ever held accountable for the crimes? The answer is yes. Andy Michalczyk from our Northeast Pennsylvania station joins us live. So, Andy, 5 people in custody there in connection to one of these scams.
Yes, good afternoon, Nicole. In fact, when the indictment was handed up late last month, many people in our newsroom said, hey, they do make arrests in cases like this. The federal grand jury indicted 5 New York City men in connection with an alleged grandparent scam here in Pennsylvania and Ohio. Now, federal investigators tell me these scammers allegedly called their targets, their victims, usually elderly grandparents, said you have to send cash and or something of value as soon as possible to get the grandchild out of legal trouble.
And normally, if I get any calls like that now, I just hang up. If they say something about your grandson or granddaughter's in trouble, I just hang the phone up because I know it's not true.
93-year-old Michael Napcori shovels his car out of snow that fell in Wilkes-Barre Sunday night. He says he was glad to hear that federal indictments have been handed up against 5 New York men in an alleged grandparent scam. He was not one of the victims in this case, but says he has been targeted by scammers in the recent past.
Well, like the first thing I asked them, I said, well, where's he at? They said, you can't speak to him, you can't do this. So I started thinking, I said, well, what's his mother's name? And as soon as they said that, they hung right up.
But according to a 9-page federal indictment, at least 5 elderly grandparents in Northeastern Pennsylvania did not hang up the phone. They were duped into sending cash, a total of nearly $30,000 to various addresses in the Wilkes-Barre-Scranton area via UPS or FedEx, where, according to federal documents, the suspects or others connected to the scheme picked up the cash-laden boxes. And in one case, a victim even sent a firearm as payment. The men indicted range in age from 19 to 27 and based their operation in the Bronx, New York. According to the federal indictment, they posed as the target's grandchild or an attorney representing their grandchild.
In these instances, the grandparents should reach out to others. Don't get pressured into anything. Try to call their grandchild, because oftentimes the grandchild will pick the phone up and say, like, I don't know, I'm not in any trouble.
Now, these 5 suspects have pleaded not guilty to these charges, which included mail theft, mail fraud, and identity theft. They do face 20 years in prison if convicted. Nicole?
Yeah, great work by law enforcement there. Andy, thank you for that. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to click on the red subscribe button below so you can get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.